Hello everybody, so today I'm doing a review actually of VelociDrone, the FPV racing sim as compared to LiftOff. I actually did LiftOff, I did a giveaway for some codes, and that's what I've been flying essentially since it came out. I got this thing yesterday from Ash, so thumbs up to that dude, big ups. I saw Trappy with one of his buddies, I think it was yesterday, on a live feed on Facebook, flying with him, and to me the physics seemed a lot better than LiftOff, because LiftOff to me honestly seems kind of toyish. So after flying this, I've literally, since I got it, I haven't stopped flying. I've been on it since yesterday, on and off on 3D prints and then doing this. But I can confidently say LiftOff is, compared to this, is not a sim. This is what I consider an actual flight simulator. As far as for FPV racing, for training, this is the most realistic. The gravity feels right, the sticks feel right. The menus are the same thing that you would be doing when you're setting up a real quad, where you can actually tune PIDs exactly as they look in like Betaflight Configurator or Clean Flight. So this is, I mean, all around the realest you're gonna get. LiftOff took more of a the game seems like they try to just polish it as much, but the physics aren't there. So yeah, my opinion, if you're trying to kind of get into it and just trying to buy a quad, I'd say LiftOff is like what you can kind of like mess with. But as far as like taking anything seriously, or trying to actually learn how to fly or how to race, this is the only sim I'd recommend. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into it. Show you guys some of the features, and this is the full version. The demo version only lets you fly, I believe it's one track, and it's only with a Krieger frame, just that first one that I'll show you guys. But I'll go ahead and show you everything. So on the main menu, you'll have multiplayer, single player, track editor, settings, and quit, which you know that is. But settings, we'll go ahead into that first. So settings, you have your interface, which when you're actually racing, you'll have a whole interface on the right hand side. Your region for multiplayer, obviously set to America. I'm in California. Gamepad mode, no clue what it is. Gate navigation, I'm not sure, I haven't even messed with it. The only thing I've adjusted is the motor volume for the actual aircraft, and then the sound effects that's like menu. I've turned them off because it's, I don't know, kind of annoys me. And then this is the ghost motor volume. That's for when you actually do your previous track, and like you would in any racing game, for like console based games, you do have a ghost that'll show up after, and you can like see the trails of where it was flying through prior. Then speed display, you can go ahead and set a velocity or change it to ground speed or whatever. I leave it at velocity, which would be the same thing as airspeed. Controller input, USB and mode 2 are stock. That's what it comes set as. And you have your screen settings, which I have mine all on fantastic, and I have like, it's like a 33-inch monitor, so it's 2560 by 1600. I have full screen, VSync turned on. Everything's on high, the trees, water, whatever. I just don't like the fisheye camera. That's the only thing I didn't get set. My camera angle is at 45 and then 115 FOV. And then here you can actually set different filters for color grading. I left it on K1A. That's the one that I like the best. And then you can go ahead and hit apply settings if you do change anything on there. As far as quad settings, you can set its physics, so the drag, whatever you want to set as far as how it's going to fly. I leave everything as it is. Downforce, leave it at 100. Flight controller, you can change the firmware so you can see what it's going to feel like, which is, there's no other sim, nothing else that offers that. So that alone right there is it's a win, period. I mean, I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, then I immediately set it aside from any other game. This is a sim, by all means. Camera angle compensation, I'm not sure what that's for. I think that's for like, it might stabilize your video. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. Prop power, you can set your actual power lower or higher depending on if you want to simulate, I don't know, a heavier rig or whatever. Prop size, you can go all the way from a 40-40 up to a 50-45, and then you can set your min throttle for radio, max, whatever. So if you want to adjust your start and end points to not cut when you're all the way bottom at throttle, so essentially air mode, you could have it set up like that. Quad weight, rear spotlight, that's if you're going to be racing with a couple friends, you can turn it on. Time attack mode will be, it counts your best lap. Low detail quads, that's for the other people. Mid-air collisions, you can set them on whatever trails, so you can change whatever you want. Battery simulation, so if whatever battery you fly with, you can set it to true, which would be on, and then you can set it to 1500, 1300, 1800, so the most common race packs, to simulate weight or MAH consumption after a while. When you start you're flying it for a while, and you'll start noticing like voltage sag, things like that. I leave it off. I'm barely learning how to race, so this is what I'm using at everything stock settings. USB controller setup. As soon as you plug in a Tyrannus, it pretty much recognizes everything. This here, the Gold Warrior Sim, whatever the hell, that is for a 20-in-1 sim I bought off like Banggood or something. Let me go ahead and unplug that one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start up my remote. Let's see.
KillaKlownzFPV. Murder them all, one by one.
Okay, so I got it right there. And then I'll go ahead, once it's powered up, plug in the USB for the controller, and you'll see right away everything pops up. All the access, race start toggles, screenshots, resets, whatever. And left and right, forward and backward pitch, also react, yaw, left and right, and then throttle, you'll see the motor spin up. So everything's set, and it shows here assign controllers, Fisheye, Tyrannus. So it's all good to go. You just hit back and back. Multiplayer, you can play online with a bunch of other people, or I believe you can play locally as well. Single player, exactly that, single player. Track editor is much like any other. You can set your own course, set down lights, essentially make the course exactly as you want it. So awesome if anybody's setting up an FPV meet and you want to get people that can actually practice before going to the field, they can go ahead and do that, set the field up, and then have everybody race it before actually racing it live. And then settings and quit. But right now we'll go into single, and this is the frame I've been using, the Krieger 200. That's all I pretty much fly on this thing. But there's plenty. There's a TSX 250, High Wind X5, Speed Addict 210R, which my buddy's the one that designed that thing. ZMR 250, the freaking OG old piece of crap quad that pretty much everybody bought dirt cheap. Mako, I believe it's Shendrone's frame. KC 250, not sure who's that by. Rotor Evolution X1, Leesum 210, the Raggy 200H, TBS Vendetta, which, another noteworthy point, this game is actually sponsored highly by Team Black Sheep. So like I said, I saw Trappy playing this game, I knew how to have it. He's the one that told me which one it was. And I did contact Ash, and he hooked it up with a code for this. Next one's QQ 190, Gravity 250, Nighthawk, Horizon 250, Gravity 280, Little Bastard, and back again to the Krieger. And I decided I'm gonna stay on the Krieger. So you go ahead and select model, and here I'll show you all the tracks you got. So as far as for the places, you got Sports Hall, Hangar, karting track. It's NEC Birmingham. This level's freaking cool, but it's tight as shit. Like if you've never really flown that, you're just gonna keep crashing because it's a crazy small space. River, Subway, Warehouse, Industrial Wasteland, Football Stadium, Empty Scene Day and Empty Scene Night, Underground Park, Countryside, Night Factory. So there's quite a few, a lot more than Real Flight, I will tell you that. This is what I've been flying, the Swiss Drone Nationals thing. This is what I've been flying. This pretty much, like I said, since I got it, I've been on this one, and I have tried another few. I've tried the car park. We'll go ahead and give the car park a little try. I kind of suck at that one, but let's see. So you go ahead and hit select scenery, and then it'll go into it. So I have my switch set so I can start my laps, and then at the top right you'll see you have your mode, lap counter, position when you're racing, miles per hour. On the left hand side you have your race time, all your info, and the camera that you're viewing. So I'll go ahead and take off, and you see everything's really nice, LED lit. As I said, I suck, so bear with me, I'm just learning. But you can see, I mean, graphics alone, straight into a pole. are freaking gorgeous. I am running this thing on a it's a GTX 1060, the super clocked edition, 6 gigabytes of DDR5. Wrong way. Nope. But you can see, I mean, shadows, everything's like very nice. Super detailed. The LED lights on the ground actually look like LED lights, so you have that glow to them. And the lens flare you would normally get if you were aiming straight at the light. I don't think I'm gonna get through this green light. Honestly, I suck. Oh yeah, no. I'll probably be here for like half an hour. I do have footage that I did. Miracle, but I still crashed. Of the other, that Swiss track, which I'll be putting on right now. But yeah, you can see. I'm like scared as hell that I'm gonna hit the wall and you come back up here. Crap. But yeah, you also get noise, like you do in real flight. I just like this one a lot better. Back to the start, and then you do have the LED rings light up too. You can do it at night, so if you want to set like your time, you go to that night one. Then there's that NEC Birmingham one. That level is just like this, so all you guys that fly like night with LED lights or this type of track, then that'd probably be what you're going for. But I'm trying to get through this while talking. I suck even when not talking, so not a big surprise there. But yeah, I'm gonna be here all day. You can see, I mean, this is essentially to show you the dynamics, like the shading on the actual wall, the way everything reacts. Crap. When you actually crash, it resets quick. LiftOff, that's one thing I think that annoyed me about LiftOff too, is that it would take forever to reset, like 10-15 seconds almost. This thing resets pretty much immediately as soon as you fall. It gets reset right away. I made it through there. Wrong one. And you know, I'm gonna fly around slow so you guys can just check out like what it looks like. Pipes there, everything. I mean, as you would see in a car garage. The LEDs are nice and bright. I actually did try this too with my Fat Shark HDV2s, the DOMs. I got dizzy because it kicks it down. It's at 720p. But nonetheless, I mean, thing looks freaking awesome. I don't even know where the hell I'm supposed to go. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, this way. And I missed it. Okay, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and show you. Here on the side, you guys will have a menu. Return to menu, help, advanced drone setup. This is the PID tuning. So as I said, you do have full, you can say the angle, the strength of it, horizon also. Everything for PADs, TPA and TP breakpoint, mids and expos, every single thing for roll and pitch and yaw. So this thing is as realistic as it gets. Full rate chart, so you have your curves and everything. Throttle, I won't show it when I'm doing it, but you can adjust it here, and then you can save, hit exit. Here, if you wanted to change your scenery, you can go ahead and switch to whatever you want, hit OK, and it'll do it. I mean, it takes a couple seconds. Real flight, god damn, I keep forgetting what it's called. LiftOff, I always had issues, like it takes forever freaking to load, and then it's still kind of, it's jittery, even on the best settings, and even with this card, which is ridiculous. You have your quad settings, which I don't even know what these are for, or why they're not helping you, but I never use them. I set everything on the beginning. Show and high leaderboards, and then start abort time attack. So you can go ahead and set whatever you want. Start and abort race. I do it via switch. Let me see if I can reset it. There we go. So yeah, I don't touch the keyboard unless I'm like switching like a level or whatever, which you can also set that to a key, obviously, as you would anything else. Yeah, no. Let's see. And then we'll be going to change scenery. Let's see. Empty scene day. So that'll be this. Like I said, the Swiss Drone Nationals. We'll try that. I've been flying this nonstop. I've flown LiftOff. I've flown a bunch of other sims. This is the only one that I can confidently say, if you're looking for anything realistic, and I literally mean realistic, I mean you see all the options in the menu, this is the only way to go. So hopefully you guys like, share, comment on the video, share it with any buddies you want to get into it, people that are already in it and might not know about it. Definitely one to get, worth every penny in my opinion. So yeah, hit up VelociDrone. You can go to their website. They have a Facebook too, a Facebook page. But check it out. Definitely, like I said, worth it. Pick it up whenever you can, and I'm gonna keep rocking on this thing.